pretty short.
Said some
Especially these
beasts
first
from the
ones.
woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
We're in the alternate costume for Ciri. She's the one I'd consider going back to the original with. I don't know. I kind of like them both. It's hard to choose sometimes.
That was close. I must leave this place. She needs to
Well, got it. I don't know why you can loot stuff and grab stuff as Ciri, because you don't get to keep any of it.
You can calm down. Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
Yes. Though also just a little.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing.
Where do you live?
Why don't you tell me where you live?
In Lindenvale. They'd see to your wounds there.
Good idea. I'll walk you home.
Not a bad idea. Come. I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
Wolf King.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what
All
I've
right.
got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come. I'll help you up.
Oh, that's right. For this one, I believe there's a werewolf in charge of the wolves, so we actually do have to grab some wolfsbane.
Wolves! Quick! Hide!
All right.
You can come out now.
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
I believe she's talking about Geralt there, not her actual father.
Look!
Hey, she could be talking about her
There's
actual
something
father. I don't know.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
Yeah, don't go near the body with the leg ripped off, little girl. An arm ripped off. So, guys.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
His head.
Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death.
I can't imagine that, that biting through your own tongue.
His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
ew, that's horrible.
Stay there and look away.
I'd be more interested in why this boat is here.
Marrow's missing. Interesting.
This is random, just front of a boat. Middle of the woods.
Let's see.
I mean, I guess there's the river nearby, but it didn't seem
His liver's gone.
deep enough.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf
Coming up.
King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
He's a
What
werewolf.
happened to him?
What did I say?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog
Special
tallow,
oil.
wolfsbane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The
That's
Wolf
why we
King will
can-
feel terrible,
I
terrible
remember
pain.
that after it came out of my mouth. I remembered.
Smart.
This is why we
How do
need
you know
to
these things?
know how to.
Did your father teach you?
Not my father, my uncle, Uncle Vesemir.
Yep. So we need to run back here.
Massacred
Whoops.
by something with immense claws.
Didn't mean to check that. Need this parsley. There it is. Oh, that was mistletoe. Go back a little bit. So there we go.
All right, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire, and brew the oil in peace.
Alright.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
Yeah, 'cause since she's not actually a witcher, she only has a steel sword, not a silver sword.
Hear that? Wolves.
Hide! Quickly!
There we go.
They're
Do
gone!
parents often send
can
their
come
children
out.
out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they send their children.
Wow, she's talking over
Sometimes they do
herself.
themselves.
That's impressive.
Do they return?
No. Why would they? They've plenty to eat where the path ends. This way. Through the cave.
You lead.
Oh, it's not a cave. Who's over here?
It's a bit dark.
Afraid?
Are you?
No.
Not afraid, of course not. Who's afraid of the dark? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Not us.
What?
The Wolf King. Now do you believe me?
I do! Hide!
Alright, that fight was a little too easy. Yeah, we'll just mash the X button and kill him. But
Boy, you really
I thought this
give
came
them
more
a
for the
drubbing.
story than the
Never
gameplay.
seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on.
Found a
You're
corpse
lucky
in the
we
woods.
came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Aaron, must be.
We was returning from Midcops when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren,
The little one. No details.
Let's
You
get to
have
the
bandages
village.
at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Alright. This is how she ended up with the Baron. Alright, as I said, we're going to wrap up this Ciri bit, and then as soon as we regain control of Geralt, we will save and quit. Unfortunately, I have some work stuff. Or rather, I need to sleep so that I can do work stuff. On the morrow.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit a likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in...
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten, and you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you. I...
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
The Baron's a very interesting man. That's kind of what I like about him. It's one of the things I agree with. I agree with most of the stuff, you know, about Giant Bomb gave their
So I ordered my men to watch her. and
moment
left
of
her
the
to
year,
rest.
or something.
And?
I forget the exact name of the category to the whole
A
Bloody Baron
topic
quest
for
line.
another time.
I get what
Take it
you're
you won't
after.
give me
You
this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Deal.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way.
Okay.
Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green, like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 2 winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Okay. Alright, I know I said we're gonna... save. Save. Alright, that's saved. We're good. Okay. Alright. So that's gonna do it for tonight. I think actually I said I'd call it early, but I think this may have ended up being a kind of an average episode. But thank you guys for watching. As always, patreon.com/Griffin'sPen. If you guys feel like help me out a little bit, so that I can make better content for you guys to watch and read. Upcoming details of the site. I just like to list these up at the end of every video, so if you guys get, I don't know, maybe the same information as previous videos, but that's what I'm going to do. As I stated at the beginning of the video, I do have the No Man's Sky review coming up. Additionally, I will be also reviewing Deus Ex, which comes out next Tuesday. Which that one might take me a little bit longer to do. I think it's going to be a little bit, No Man's Sky is kind of a interesting beast to tackle, which I will obviously talk about in the review. That a week playing it for actually less than a week because I haven't played it in a couple days. I'm gonna play it again before I probably definitively finish the review, but I'm I'll explain in the review. Don't want to spoil things. Additionally, so Deus Ex I feel is going to be a little bit longer of a game to get through, so it might take me a little bit longer to get the review up for that game. But I will try to get the review for that. And that one's also a little different. Like, No Man's Sky doesn't really have that much. It has a little bit of a narrative, so, trying to get to the end of the narrative is a little bit different in No Man's Sky versus Deus Ex. Because Deus Ex is obviously going to have a very clear, this is the story path, you get through the story, that kind of stuff. So Deus Ex will be a thing I'll actually have to get to the end of the game in order to properly review it for story-wise. But doing that, probably stream a little bit of it too, similar to what I did with No Man's Sky as a Griffin's Choice episode. It will be PS4 is the version I'm getting, so I will, just like the rest of my PS4 videos, will not have any sort of video broadcasting with that because I have not picked up a PlayStation camera yet. It's on my list. I know they're not that expensive, it's just finding the remembering to do it when I do have money. I don't know, budgeting for it. But that's not your guys' problem. Unless you choose to donate. Then maybe I can get one by next week. Who knows? Sorry, off topic. What else I got coming up? As I said, Saturday I'm going to be streaming probably for a while. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to play just Knights of the Old Republic on Saturday or if I'm going to play some other stuff as well. I have not decided that yet. I have not decided how long I'm going to stream. I just know I am going to stream. And we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I looked at details of how to fix some of the issues I had. Basically, for whatever reason, things didn't load properly when I was trying to stream it through OBS. So it just kind of froze on a single image, and that's all that was shown. And eventually it fixed. There's actually like a 20-minute stretch in the middle of the video that works just fine, plays perfectly. But then I had to, because of a glitch I was having, where my character would be stuck in fight mode, so I couldn't, actually control him at all. Which is, I don't know how to fix it, but it's the same. I don't know how to permanently fix it, but I remember seeing it was this issue that they had during the speedrun of the game at Summer Games Done Quick. So I know it's not just me. But the solution I came up to fix it is quick save, quick load. Which every time I quick saved and quick load also broke the video, in addition to whatever broke it before. So from reading stuff online, it looks like if you play it in a windowed form and do a capture of the window or a capture or just a full-on screen capture rather than a game capture, that should work. Because apparently there's also an issue with cutscenes not being captured properly, which I never even it was already broken before the cutscene started playing, so I don't know if those played or not. But since we got the solution to those, going to try to go through that. That is a game that, had I not already played it a little bit before on Xbox, I would have probably thrown it in the ring for the New Old Game Show. But since I have played it, it doesn't qualify for my rules of New Old Game Show, so instead it gets thrown into Griffin's Choice. So I'm going to do that. Let me think of anything else we got coming up. Like I said, previews, I'm not going to try and put a schedule down on those right now because we saw, well, that went last time. But I would like to try and get some previews up. It's a little hard with some of them. Like, I would kind of like to get a preview up for the new Pokemon games. But those get a little more difficult because new information is being constantly released, because that's how Pokemon goes. Pokemon goes. Poor choice of words there. That's how Pokemon likes to do things. They like to trickle out information. There'll be leaks of new Pokemon. Not leaks, but, Korokoro will report on new Pokemon, and then there'll be a trailer that comes, a couple days later there'll be a trailer that comes out that showcases all that stuff, and they'll translate the trailer into English, stuff like that. So I don't think there's been any straight up leaks yet with this game. We'll see what happens going forward. Hopefully they don't have the issue like they had with X and Y, which I know there was a guy who somehow got a copy super early, it felt like, and all of the secrets for those for X and Y were pretty much up on the internet before the game even came out. So hopefully doesn't happen this time, because I'd like there to be some surprise of the new stuff going in. So I'm not like one of those guys who's like saying, "Oh, I really, really want to play this game, so I'm gonna go immediate blackout because I don't want to know anything about this game." That's not who I am. I don't mind. In most cases, I don't mind spoilers, especially for movies. Movies, I'll take spoilers all the time. I will take care not to pass on those spoilers to people who don't like them, for sure. But so I try to be careful in my reviews to not spoil stuff. So like, there's some stuff in No Man's Sky that can actually be spoiled that I will have to hint around for the review because it needs something that needs to be mentioned, but I'm not going to flat out spoil anything, hopefully. If you ever feel like I have committed if you ever feel like I've committed the crime of spoiling something, please let me know. Reach out to me on Facebook, Twitter, comment section, anything. Let me know, because I don't want to be spoiling things for anybody, unless they're old stuff. If it's past the statute of limitations is up, I'm going to spoil stuff. Apologies. Darth Vader is Luke's father. Now that's out of the way. Once again, I've talked and talked and talked. If you have lasted through all my talking, thank you. And that's it. See you guys on the next stream.